Police now believe the shooter who killed 3 adults and 3 children at a Nashville Christian school on Monday had weapons training. They say it is unclear when and where 28-year-old Audrey Hale received that training. Meantime, the first funeral connected with this week's massacre took place today. A service was held for 9-year-old Evelyn Dieckhaus. She will be laid to rest tomorrow. Her parents described her as a shining light in the world. Services for the other victims will take place on Sunday and continue into next week. Joining us tonight is Bishop Joseph Spalding of the Diocese of Nashville. Your Excellency, thank you so much for being with us today. Of course, we're praying and mourning with you all tonight, and definitely our prayers are with the family and the entire Nashville community. Can you tell us, how is everyone holding up there?
Well, we are relying on the love of God and the love of everyone around us right now. And I do believe that in these trying moments, in times of crisis and drama and trauma, that people do come forth that are good and loving and caring and kind. And we're seeing that all over the city. And really, we're receiving prayers and condolences from all across the United States and around the world. So in many ways, in this trying and difficult moment, there's many acts and words of love and compassion and care.
And I understand also the Holy Father sent you a telegram with a message for Nashville. If you don't mind, can you share that with us and tell us what he said?
Well, he just expressed his deepest sympathies and condolences to the families and to the heartbreak of the whole city and nation. And he said that he would be praying for us and that we should evermore draw ourselves to the Lord and his victory over sin, death, darkness, and all sorts of evil that are in the world.
And Your Excellency, you know, so many people were trying to wrap their head around this tragedy and try and make sense of it. What would you say to people in a time like this when it really seems like there aren't any words to say?
And I said similar in a homily that I gave at the Mass the very day of the shooting. We had a scheduled Mass at our cathedral at 5:30, and I said in these difficult moments when you're speaking to family and friends, just tell them you love them, you care for them, and that you are there for them. One little story, we have a pastor that was outreaching to one of the families, and in that moment, he just opened his book of prayer and prayed those prayers for the dead that we have in the church in these moments. And they said so much to the family, more than, as the priest said, that I could say to them, is what the prayers of the church give us in these kind of moments. So that's how we're reaching out. We're reaching out in prayer. We're reaching out in prayers, lifting up our prayers through the Mass and various other devotions that we have in the church.
Well, Your Excellency, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. We really appreciate it. Please be assured of our prayers here, of everyone at EWTN and the EWTN family. We're praying for you all there in Nashville. God bless you.
God bless you, and we sure appreciate the prayers.